I think to average people like us, like somebody will see your blue check and be like, oh, who's this? Follow. I can see that, but I also see
proposals and shit like that. Like,
I just see it's a bigger play for the companies.
Oh yeah, especially, you saw how much the Twitter made? They said like 40-some million for the blue checks.
And then how long of a span?
I think it was like 3 months.
Dang, they already there. So that's what I'm. And this is just the beginning stages of piloting it.
That's a little side subscription.
You know what's going to end up happening? The people who don't have blue check, like let's say the niggas, let's say 3 years later, everybody got blue checks. Yeah. Whoever don't have them, they're like, oh, he poor.
Yeah. That's what I was just getting ready to ask you. I was going to ask you. With the purchasing of blue checks, if it become a trend and a wave, do you think it'll become saturated to the point to where they just create something else, or like nobody give a care about it? That's my thing. Is like the blue check to me simplified a certain status, and I can understand certain people maybe wanting to pay for it just to kind of like get their followers up and do whatever. But it's like once it becomes accessible to everybody. Then what does that mean to the blue check? It loses its value to me, just like anything else. Just like your chains, your sneakers, whatever you want to rock. Like there's exclusive sneakers. Them Travis Scotts are Travis Scotts for a reason. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was my dilemma with the blue check. It was like, man, I didn't want to mess with the status, because for me it was like if I was to ever pop and just got to a point where I was at with that, us or the show, it was gonna feel like, I really earned that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like it's a cheat code.
Check not be, you know what I'm saying, not be big and crazy on there as well. So it's like the blue check really don't really matter.
In the big I agree with you on that.
At first it was like the destined hand of Twitter and whatever, you know what I'm saying, giving you these blessings of the blue check. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Didn't know who was controlling it. I don't know who to talk to get that bitch. It's like, damn, I applied. Hey, that nigga said, yeah, bro, I'm certified. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like you applying, but you still got to do the work to be who you want to be, you know what I'm saying?
But we've been certified since 2012. What we need a blue check for? Yeah, I've been certified since 2020. What I need a blue check for?
I think it's another way to put people in different levels. Because next they probably have a gold check. They like celebrities, y'all get the gold check.
Oh, so I'm about to say.
It's the
beta. Yeah.
I see
so you think they piloting it right now?
Yeah. So you can look at like on Instagram. You can go on Instagram and put like, okay, they rich, they middle class. They poor.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't care that much.
I know, but I'm just saying with that.
Bro. Like, I don't care that much to be compared like that, bro. I'm like, man, because I do see your point. I can see that, because I'm like, if it's celebrities out there that had to earn it, they gonna be like, all right, that's what we on. Like, okay. Everybody doing it now, so I can see people complaining about it, and this is crazy that this will be an argument, but this is the world we live in now. As you can see, it's like, man, people gonna be like, Nah, I ain't with that blue check. I can see people right now hating on the blue check.
Oh, you already see the memes? You see the memes they got? They got all kind of memes now.
So I ain't really on social media as much as I want to be, so catch me up.
Yeah. No, I don't remember but I done had people in my DM like, oh, I see your blue check. I like, yeah, motherfucker.
Him with the daddy voice. Yeah, you see that right there.
Before we move forward real quick, man, I do want to say, hey, not happy, but it's the 4th anniversary to Nipsey Hussle's death, man. So R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to him. I've been on some Nipsey energy all weekend, because I started listening to his Victory Lap album on Friday, man. And I was just I ran Crenshaw. Man, I was running a bunch of his albums, and so just wanted to give a shout out to the late great Nipsey Hussle. And his 4th anniversary, bro. It was crazy because I was watching like some of the trial of like
the killer.
Excuse me, the killer. And Cowboy had took the stand or whatever, but like I just know, like Cowboy had made a comment. He was on Vlad, I believe, or somebody, but he was like, they was asking if he think dude was gonna lose his life. And Cowboy was like, oh, I don't want him dead. Yeah. He said, I want him receiving conjugal visits once a month.
Did you see?
I said, oh man, but I think that's what's gonna happen to him. I think.
But shoot, I seen something else. A known like gangster from LA. He said the gang members are half and half with what he did. Like half of them say he shouldn't have did that, and the other half said he had a right to do that because he put the snitch label on it.
So basically, the gang rules in full effect. If some of them feel like, hey, gang rules is gang rules, and nobody's above that. You talking about? I haven't read those stories, but that's interesting too. And on one hand, you gotta respect it because that's their culture. Like I'm on the outside looking, I'm window shopping when it comes to that LA gang culture stuff. So I just kind of speculate, but I can absolutely see the people who who on the side of Nip.
Yeah.
Oh, they gon' trouble for dude. Every morning he wake up.
But, man, I don't think he ain't gonna be in general population.
But like that's what if you see the video Cowboy saw, he was like, man, most of the people that's in prison now is in PC, and like those people, he's like, so many people that does the protective custody. It's like their yard feels like getting popped too. It's like so he's gonna get to you. That's how he got them black eyes and stuff before court. Like so he's like you're gonna get touched.
Yeah. On the flip side of that, like, do y'all feel like the whole Nipsey Hussle marathon still has this like popularity that it had like, you know, when he was in the peak, and then when that situation happened?
I don't think it do, because I don't really hear nothing about the clothes anymore. You still hear about that?
I think it's more exclusive. I think now, because even if you look at the prices now, like you gonna pay for some Nip merch. Like,
but I don't really see nobody with it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, you talking about like yeah, that's true. Like even I don't know how it is from an LA standpoint. Like we can't speak from the LA culture because it may be local to it. They gonna keep his name forever. But like worldwide, I just look at it. I still look at his brand like and some exclusive stuff. So like to me, it still holds its weight. But I don't, and I still think that he has enough supporters, and he got more supporters in his death, so I can still see his family eating off his name, which is what he ultimately wanted, right? You ultimately want to build a community, which he did, and make sure that my family can live forever off of my name. And I think from that standpoint, I say job well done.
And still with Puma, they're still dropping. They just had a couple drops like 2 months ago.
Yeah, and he's gonna have some more music. I'm hearing.
They still have a new drops of the Nipsey Hussle line that they had preset.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did drop some clothes. This was like a couple weeks ago they announced something, and I heard that there's supposed to be some more music that's supposed to be coming behind it. I don't know if it's gonna be this year or next, but so they still got some stuff in works that they could eat off of or whatever. Ultimately, I'm a fan, so like I would support it just from that level. But in terms of how that's gonna pan out, I don't know. Nipsey still got his blue check though. Yeah. Whoever running that account, he's certified, man. He is 100% certified. Facts. Man, hey, real quick, switching conversations. Yeah. So I'm about to read a little. I want to show y'all how women talk out their face, and then how the ones who got men, how they men need to respond. And I'm gonna take example A from Ari and Moneybagg Yo, right? So Ari tweeted, "Get your shit together, baby. We in fuck that nigga season." Moneybagg Yo immediately responded, "You ain't on shit." And I feel like every dude that got a chick, especially the celebrity ones, man, when y'all know they ain't living like that, man, please check them, because y'all messing up the algorithm out here with these ladies.
But that's like all them female rappers or any kind of female with any kind of pull. Yeah. They say shit like that, but in the streets and shit. Yeah. But on the inside, they all got niggas.
Or they going home to daddy. I got a chick right now. It's so refreshing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I want to see how y'all feel about this. But I got a chick I'm talking to right now. It's funny because you asked me in the car, but in my mind I was like, man, Jeremy, mind your business. But I'm gonna tell you on camera. I got a chick I'm kind of just speaking to right now. Ain't nothing crazy, but she one of the ones that'll tell you. She's like, man, listen, I be hanging with my girls. I be the first one to tell them, listen, when y'all start doing that women empowerment stuff, that's only to an extent. She was like, I can't wait for daddy to hit my line and tell me to come home or ask me why I ain't hearing me. I'm coming. So she's on that. She's like, listen,
she's still on the traditional role.
Right, but it ain't on. But she don't speak from it. She don't speak at it from I'ma do it when the right dude come. You know how some women will be like, yeah, I'm gonna be submissive when it's the right dude. Like she fully understands that, hey, this is the lane I'm gonna be in, and like
practice makes perfect.
I ain't even have to finish my statement.
That's a good woman.
Because that was the point I was trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. You got to give confidence. That's the point. But so like she's like, I'm actively practicing that because she's at the belief that like that's not a switch that you can just turn on and off.
Exactly.
Like if enough trained behavior comes to where you rah-rahing and telling your man to shut up and you controlling stuff and you got this I'm big boy energy, so to speak. it ain't just easy to shut that off.
Yeah.
You don't just turn that off. Like the dude that you find, you're gonna risk losing him because you ain't even realizing that you in that mind because that's just who you are.
Yeah. She's sharpening her core. You know what I'm saying? Like, you work out in fitness, your core is everything. So when shit get tough, she's still gonna be that same person. When the females, they be trying to just switch it, like, oh, I think he it, and you trying to do it, and then you hit a little speed bump, your core weak, you gonna hit the ground, you gonna be that hood ratchet, fuck that nigga, shit again, and then you gonna lose your situation.
Yeah, I see women waking up, especially when I'm on Black Twitter, because y'all saw Ciara's new song. I forget the name of it, but it's a new song she got coming out, and like women, like when she posted it, women was under her comments like, "Sis, you married? We tired of being independent." Like, but I guess that goes directly with the soft life that they be talking about. But like, I think there's going to be a turn of events because, like I said, bro, we've been bumping heads for so long that something got to give, and like we've been this since the nature of time.
But that's what the women get when they listening to music and let that influence them.
Just like the shoot 'em up, bang bang when the youngsters killing, right?
Yeah. Niggas on them pills be emotional, just like the women be emotional.
There's a right and a wrong way to show you. Oh, there's a right and a wrong way. But there's a right and a wrong way to show emotions as a man. I have younger dudes. I got one in particular that I mentor, and this is not about him, but it's more so just that's one of the things that I tell him because. Like he one of them dudes, and I'll tell you off camera who it is, but this one he one of them dudes that like very young, 20 years old, he just like he want to be hard. He done caught him a charge already. I just found out, and I preach to him daily. I'm like, man, there's a right and a wrong way to show emotions with your woman, with life, with your profession, with your homies. Like as a man, being direct, being standing on your word, but telling somebody like what bothers you.
Being assertive,
being assertive, like that's an emotional trait. But you can still maintain your level of masculinity, even though if you by definition is coming in from a feminine place, because we all have those traits, right? Mm-hmm. But my point is like when you get into the game of matching the energy of if you insult me, I'm gonna insult you back, and all this stuff that brings nothing but negative vibes to you.
Yeah,
like you are getting zero results from that.
Yeah.
Right. So like for me, I preach that to myself, to people I'm around. I'm like, bro, if you gonna show some emotions, show it from a place where like you really trying to demand your respect. Because that's really what it's about. It's like making sure that you respect it and making sure that like when you walk away from whatever the situation is that you heard. Like ain't nobody gonna be heard when you telling a chick, that's why you're whatever, right? Like if you taking insults.
That's
nobody hearing that.
That's showing that you heard too, though. Even
exactly.
When you clap back with that, you trying to get somebody with some personal shit that they shared. You trying to air it out or yell it out across the street when they leave. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, fuck you. That's why you got a hairy booty.
I ain't never had no hairy asshole, dog. I ain't never had that's that Pimp C shit. See that? Them Houston niggas always go Houston, Jeremy. I ain't never messed with no hairy booty though, so I don't know nothing about that one. But
Pimp C from Louisiana though.
You right, Crowley to be exact. So we reclaiming that one. You might not like hearing it.
I fucking Louisiana. Y'all niggas here, y'all want to fight with?
This nigga, one of my dude I used to work with, one of my homeboys. He like, no, he ain't. He had to go Google it. Yeah, about Pimp C. He said, oh man, I ain't know. Yeah, give us him.
It's Crowley, ain't it?
I don't know.
I think it's Crowley, and because I almost think that Bum B has backgrounds in Louisiana too, but I don't know if he was born there like Pimp C.
Oh.
But I know he got family here too. That's what I tell. I was like, man, y'all know Texas was built on our back. Louisiana Purchase. If y'all was in history class, shout out to Mr. George, my teacher.
2 for 1.
Louisiana Purchase was here before all them states. Quite naturally, people gonna branch off, huh? You right, but that's what I'm saying. The Spanish people can fight for y'all. I'm talking specific to black folks. Y'all come from us. But you're 100% right. Texas was part of Mexico, so they was running it. But from a black standpoint, man, y'all know what it is, bro. That's just what it is.
How you feel about LSU making it to the Final Four?
First of all, congratulations to LSU for winning the women's NCAA basketball championship. I'm saying that right now because I think this is gonna age perfectly.
Yeah.
Like, man, I love watching them play. And like, the assertion of women. You remember? Matter of fact, we was having this conversation like maybe a year or two ago. How you was like, man, ain't nobody checking for no women's basketball. Boom, boom, boom. Like if you really watching now, you could. They definitely not still on the man's level because it's just a different speed and different athleticism. But the advancement, bro, like they getting buckets. Old girl from Iowa last night. What's her name? Caitlin. She was letting that thing fly. But I thought I was watching a female Steph, like for real, like killing. And she was so disrespectful. Like her guard, the person she was guarding was at the 3-point line. Nigga, she in the paint, doubling the big, like, and she waved it down. Shoot it, I dare you. I'd have beamed on that basketball right here. Don't play with me like that. Nah, but I think that like. I don't know if LSU's girls ever. I have to fact check this, and maybe John, you can look it up while we talking. But it's definitely in my lifetime. I've never seen LSU's girls go to the NCAA championship. I don't believe so. If not, I wasn't checking for them at the time. But man, it's dope to see the state there because they're the big girl. They got the big center. Man, she cold. But you know what I'm realizing as I'm older, Jeremy. I remember like I'm a hooper, right? I'm an ex-hooper. So when I was in my 20s, I'd be watching female college basketball, and I'd be like, "Oh, shorty's so cold. Ain't she fine?" You know, because some of them female women, some of them female basketball players be fine. Nah, I feel like Big Hunk. I feel like a creep even if I think it. Hey, boy, you know that's about a 19-year-old. Chill out.
College-wise.
Yeah, college-wise. I don't mean college-wise, but LSU coming home with the chip, brother. To answer your question, like I think we gon' if we can control a shooter, we got because I don't really see nothing else special there, bro. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. LSU got there because of South Carolina didn't make it to the championship. If y'all thought that South Carolina was gonna beat us, they should have made it to the championship. Thank you for clearing the path and making this game easier for me as well. And Nick, I know you ain't no basketball fan, homie, so you know, sit this one out.
I ain't big on, but I seen them celebrating, man. It look good, and I know it's good for the culture. So
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Jeremy probably only got a good 200 minutes more experience of organized basketball than you. Just your Holy Ghost time.
Boy, I played 8 years, boy.
Well,
I played youth basketball.
Okay.
Junior high. High school, I say, fuck y'all, I don't like y'all niggas. Now I'm gonna go play football.
Jeremy one of them dudes in high school when he became a football player, he was hating on the hoopers, bro.
No, it wasn't just me. They didn't like nobody.
You though. I did, but I wasn't alone.
The whole football team ain't like none of them.
Like Marksville didn't accept the basketball players, and just giving y'all some backstory. We'll get back to stuff until like my class.
Yeah.
Because we came in with 7 solid dudes.
It was always a natural football, basketball player beef, you know what I'm saying?
I think that happens in every school though, right?
Yeah,
when we playing, they in the stands, you know what I'm saying?
Hollering at everything.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? And when they playing, we in the stands, hollering at everything, you know what I'm saying? We really just be handing off. It's like a good little relay, you know what I'm saying? She was you for spring and she with me for the fall.
Nah, bro, we not promoting that to these youngsters no more, bro. How about we promote respecting people's girlfriends and stuff, bro?
Hey, no.
These youngsters need to know to respect boundaries.
Players get chose, and those players that get chose still to this day.
This man gonna quote little old man.
Players get chose.
Hey, listen, youngsters. If you know your basketball counterpart is talking to that young lady and she in the bleachers, bro, leave her alone, bro. That's why y'all be fighting and stuff all the time. Let her do her thing, and if they break up, then you move. Y'all be acting like smooth out there, thinking y'all can have everybody just because y'all that person for whatever reason.
Fellas, you can have everybody, fellas.
Yeah.
Don't be listening to what that nigga say, man.
Yin yang, bro. Go. What you about to say?
If you like it from 18 to 25, man, get all the women you want, man.
You think that's let me ask you something. Do you think that's a flawed message, or that's like youngsters that age should be having those experiences, right?
They should be, because they need to get it all out of there, so they don't be like deep in their 30s still trying to smash everything.
To us that had never been in them.
Been in what?
Like that dog that you talking about, it never really, because you know it got some dudes out there.
Train your puppy.
Really are about relationships.
The 1%ers. The one calling the 1%ers. It's like you said, you knew one nigga.
That was faithful.
One nigga that was faithful.
I was giving an example, but y'all blew that out of proportion. My point was, it ain't all. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, I think it'll be flawed if you say everybody in that age range, because I don't think everybody living like that.
I don't like to see green individuals get hurt the way they be getting hurt.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's because they're trying to play the game that they not built for, bro. That's the point I'm making.
Practice makes perfect, just like Shorty working on her core. I feel like, bro, I used to be that dude in school. Like, I was cool to everybody, right? If I see a nerd, and it was like, man, I knew this nerd had a crush on that girl. In that nerd ear, like, I'm hyping him up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, you can do it, bro. Like, you don't even see that she fuck with you like that. Like,
all right, let me ask y'all both this question. And we gonna exclude.
I want everybody to win. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
you may not be a level 10 game, but shit, your level 3 gonna be strong.
Let me ask you this question. We gonna exclude 18 to 22, right? Starting 23 to 27. I already know your answer, so I ain't even coming to you first, because I know you have.
What's happening?
How many women can you name that you like? Dang, I low key missed out on because I'm following them law. I'm following that law. Like a real genuine connection. We discussed yours on the first episode, so we ain't even got to talk about that.
My connections then, I could say I gave everybody a fair chance. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that. Don't deflect.
But some women.
I asked you a direct question. How many have you missed? Don't deflect, bro. I'm talking.
If shit just don't work out, it be on them. A lot of times it's been on them. It's been on
Nick, he mean like, how many females in that age range that you thought could have been the one?
But you were still running your race.
Yeah, but you were still in the street.
Home. You were still doing your thing, and you look back.
Maybe
like,
one or two.
One or two, too many. How many you think God gonna give you, bro?
How many you messed up, nigga?
That's why I'm preaching a different tune to these youngsters. I'm standing in my shit.
Yeah. Bro, it's like a hamster on the wheel, man.
Yeah.
It's like a hamster on the wheel. It's been going on for years of time. And old niggas sing about the one that got away. Yeah. He got the guitar. He be singing about it.
That's what I'm saying. That horse gone past the mountain. That horse is up and gone past the mountain. So I ain't even worried about it. Like,
that's what I'm saying. All of us can relate to that. My point, that's why I asked the question. My point was like, if there's any game I could give to the youngsters, and y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can say I'm trying to breed Sims or whatever. I think that play the game. So I would reword what you said and not say from 18 to 25 play the game. I would say have fun with the game until you really recognize that you found somebody. But secondly, be man enough to call that out and step yourself out. Like, don't follow your heart and not your boy.
Yeah, but see, you got to understand, from that age range, even if you say, like you think your chick is the one and you lost her, even if you don't be in the streets like that, you might lose that on the back end when in your 30s, because you ain't get that all out of there.
Exactly. That urge, like you can have that one, she holding you down, and boom, you done went out with the boys and you done seen a little something, and man, you been a good boy for so long.
I don't agree with that. When you got something at home that you really cherish,
but you young though.
Take women out of it. Women out of it. We ain't gonna talk about women. Let's talk about material. Your car, your sneakers, right? Whatever you value that ain't a woman. When you got it, you locked in with it.
And when it get old, you buy something new.
Because some new always, some new always coming out. Some new always coming out.
Smooth calling y'all some throwaways. Now, I just want y'all to know, when y'all get them comments, you kill him.
Don't put no words in my mouth, man.
Hey, get your shit off, bro.
No, I'm just saying, most niggas lost somebody that, when they was young, lost somebody that they said they could have been with the rest of their life. A lot of niggas had done that.
For sure.
If you could go back and change that, you just probably lose them later on in life instead of losing them in the beginning.
Yeah, but that's the risk of maybe versus that's a a thought versus a fact. The fact is you hold around so long that you actually mixed out on something great, and the possibility is, man, even if I would have did locked in, I could have. You know what I'm saying? You also could have stayed locked in.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So that's why, to me, I'm like, bro, run that race with if you, and I'm only talking about people, the little young girls that deserve it. I think, because I know some solid 22, 23, 24-year-olds that I done ran into that just like good for young dudes that I see together. Like if you get something that's real, that's only what I'm talking about. If it's real, man, don't let your dog sucker you out of your position because you feeling a certain type of way about your broad. If your heart telling you to be all about her, man, I'll give you an example. In high school, and I was him. In high school, I used to.
We talking about older now.
No, but no. In high school, but I get to the older late. But in high school, I was my partner Okie. You know Okie. Man, he was locked in with his high school shorty. And we used to always mess because he broke his virginity with her and everything. And that was the only cat he was getting all through high school till senior year when they broke up, right? And then, he became the savage that you're talking about. But we would clown him in his race. Like, nigga, that's the only ass you getting. Boom, boom, boom. And he would always look at me and be like, yeah, but I'm fucking damn near every night. And I couldn't argue with that. Because I had to spend time lining mine up. And he was just, hey, I'm finna come sneak through your window. And so, like,
automatic status.
My point is, though, he understood at a young age that, like, man, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I found something that feels real at the time.
You getting some quality reps in.
And this is what I'm going to be on. And that's the message I'm trying to give to the youngsters.
But
because
if you're going to tell a story, finish it. How that turned out?
It's high school, they broke up.
How it turned out? Tell nigga the story. Tell nigga the story how it turned out, though.
How they broke up?
How they broke up? How they broke up? I know the story.
I'm going to leave that on camera. I don't want to get checked. Right. My dog got a healthy relationship where he married with 4 kids now. We'll tell you the rest of this story off camera, but I ain't trying to get checked. But he got a point there.
I say this, man. Live and learn. Live and learn, man, because I mean, like I said, be vulnerable. Try your shit. And
I just don't think one
don't sell shit. Jump off that motherfucker, start swimming, and start catching fish again.
I don't think one philosophy works for everybody, right? Coming up, I remember because, like I said, y'all known for forever. Bro was a couple years older than me, right? So like, I remember like when I was coming up, learning how to like maneuver and stuff. It would be like it was certain things I saw y'all doing that I would try, but I was smart enough to be like, oh no, that's his thing. It was easy for me to throw away what wasn't gonna work for me because that's just not my charisma. That's not like my package, my look. That ain't how I'm coming. That ain't my swag. Even though I'm trying to be that. My point is, I think guys are getting to that stage. Bandman Kevo, for example. Niggas get into that stage of wanting to impress people for their whole entire life, and then next thing you know, you gotta build a body. You know that I'm trying to avoid cats from doing that type of stuff. So that's like really where I'm at with the message. But
how y'all feel about Tekashi 6ix9ine finally catching them dudes and they're pressing charges?
I don't know if he pressed the charges or the state did. I don't think he did it. And this is, I'm not trying to defend.
They got arrested.
He got arrested, and
charges are brought
no bond. No bond.
Once you do something on camera, they can pick that shit up.
But they got him with a robbery charge and the battery.
Oh, they stole something from him?
Yeah, well, I'm assuming they probably took his shoes or something.
They put his cards. They took pictures of his cards and put that shit out on the internet.
Oh yeah, they stupid.
Yeah, so they got a robbery. I mean, like, so just like I have no problem seeing him get handled like he did because that's the energy he brought to himself.
Yeah.
I have zero problems with the consequence. Like what you thought was gonna happen. You said make you famous, right?
That's what's so different about nowadays and back then. Back then you just beat a nigga ass. Nowadays nowadays you beat a nigga ass, you gotta record it.
No, but look, one of the dudes is like, hey yo, put me on camera too. I'm trying to get famous.
That's what I'm saying. It's one dude said make me famous.
Stupid. Out the way. It could have been 2 niggas.
You just saw my little wrist. Fap.
Yeah.
Yo, that was it.
Nigga, I told all my partners in the group chat, nigga, I just stole off on 6ix9ine.
That was it. Do that shit. When you jump a nigga, sometimes you're like, man, I don't even know this nigga. I'm just get one in though. Fuck it. Bro. Lean in that hoe. Got that nigga.
Clout is a hell of a drug. That's me. Yeah, that left, that was me.
Them niggas got clout for 15 minutes. Like, you're not about to get no money off of that.
Nothing. It's a hell of a drug.
You're not about to get no pussy off of that.
Hey, but look, the ages, they all like 25 to 22. You know what I'm saying?
Well, one of them 43.
40.
Because he's the father of one of the dudes. It was father and son and another homie. Yeah, it's an older dude. It's a 25
kids, though.
25, a 23, and a 43.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, violent. The 43, like that's a prime example of living like you still a kid because you ain't get it out your system yet. You see what you're encouraging these niggas to turn into, Smooth? You see what you're encouraging them to turn into?
I was whipping niggas' ass when I was younger.
By my damn self. Both kids.
Hey, have y'all quickly seen that from what it was, from inmate to what's the name of that show? From prison to love?
From love to lock up,
from lock up to love. Yeah, that's what it is. My bad, I butchered that name. But it's the big lady Monique Robinson, and she got the little dude that she been dating from prison and he out of jail, and he got
doing before he went to jail.
Yeah, while he was in jail, they became
not before.
They got linked up.
In jail. I'm saying in jail. So she been She found him in jail, fell in love with him, and out of jail, she been holding him down. Hey. The only point I want to make is he caught another felony assault.
Oh, damn.
And she put them 10 bands up to get him back out. Like, I need me a Monique Robinson. Now, you gonna have to look a little better. No disrespect to her, that's just not my type. I ain't fat shaming, even though I don't want to hear y'all mouth because y'all short shame all day. I just ain't into big girls. Yeah. But I need me somebody to hold me down like that.
Yeah.
Shorty clutch.
Bro, ain't that many females gonna hold you down like that.
You don't think so?
Hell no. You go to jail, how many females you know gonna be with you while you in jail?
Man, you just seen on Say Cheese, they had a whole chick ready to risk her whole career behind a nigga in jail. I think there's plenty of them out there.
You saw how she looked? You saw how she looked, Nick?
Nah.
Jeremy, that's why we get called superficial. See, I get the text messages because they feel like they can talk to me. They be like, y'all superficial because y'all only about the looks. So
you tell all the females, Big Smooth only fuck with them 10s, baby. I don't care if they call me superficial or not.
Jeremy said they can call me superficial, superhuman, Superman, superhead,
Superhead.
He don't give a damn. He gonna like what he like, and I respect it. But like, I don't think enough credit is given to, and I'm not talking about her because I don't dig into their relationship to the standpoint to where I can call her stupid or not. I think love make you do certain shit and you gonna act on it because of love, right? But I think it's so much of, it's about self. Like, I think people are so selfish nowadays to where it ain't even gotta be a bit about prison. I honestly believe that a lot of women would leave a dude the moment he lost his job and no longer was able to, like, that's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. When I say I need a Monique Robinson,
the way out.
Exactly. Right. It's like I don't know if this generation, us included, because now we at this age, right?
Yeah.
I don't know collectively if we built to sustain the type of love that that our parents and grandparents experienced. Because I was having a conversation, no bull stuff, with my cousin. He's my cousin by marriage. His name is Kevin, but he's married to my first cousin, and she's older than me. She's in her 50s, right? You know, my grandpa had me. I'm young. My daddy had me young, and so they've been married 30 years though, and he was talking to me because he know that I've been through a divorce, and he was just trying to ask me like where I am in the dating world, and he constantly reminded me. He was like, man, he's like, a lot of times, like with the younger generation, what y'all tend to forget is that y'all think the work is done after the title comes. And it kind of hit me because like he had a point in some ways. He was like, man, I'm 30 years into this thing from a marriage standpoint, and if you count the time that he been courting and all that, upwards of 40, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I ain't never stopped working on her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, a lot of times whenever we fail in our relationships, you see the man and the woman say F it together.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you saying F it? Well, I'm saying F it too. And he was like, nobody willing to fight no more. And I think that's just a lost thing in the generation because we so accessible to people. The DM stuff that you're talking about, Jeremy could lose, and this is no knock to you. This ain't even trying to clown. I'm being 100% serious. You feel like right now, man, if I lose a shorty on Wednesday, I could DM one on Thursday and then probably be on a date for Friday if I wanted to. When you got that type of, accessibility, not every man can do that, right? I feel like I can do it. I know he can do it. Nick, I know you feel like you could do it, right? Certain men will be able to do it, right?
Yeah.
When you got that type of dude, and most women want that type of dude, well, it's easy to say F it. You know what I'm saying?
But if you feeling a chick like that, what you said, I do that, but it's with females that I don't have no kind of connection with.
The lack of quality.
Yeah.
So basically,
Quality
you would fight for something if it was worth fighting for.
Yeah.
So you only throwing away trash. Basically.
Yeah. If we don't have no kind of connection, the damn conversation ain't there. I don't see this going nowhere.
Exactly.
At what point do your pride kick in, though? Would your pride ever kick in? Let's say a connection is built, and she's still telling you, like, I don't know, like you really feeling her, but she telling you all your don'ts. You don't really be like this. You ain't like that. You ain't doing this, right? Mm-hmm. But you feeling it. You got a connection, and she telling you a thing like, would you ever get to a point then where you be like, well, shorty, go find somebody doing all that then? Or is it like, let me change this? How
the dating world is now, I would try to change something. Because it ain't too many connections out there. You know what I'm saying?
I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
My pride messed me out of some nice
situations.
Yeah, because I was one of them dudes moving like, you know what? All right. You go show me you can find better.
Mm-hmm.
And not necessarily saying that they may have found better than me, but they found better for them is my point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I may always feel like, man, that nigga ain't better than me. That's just my ego talking, right?
Yeah.
But she could look at the situation like, I definitely found somebody that's better for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And like for me, like now in my late stages, now when I think about it, it is exactly what Smooth is talking about now. It's like, yeah, when you feel something, you at least gotta give it some kind of fight. Fight back, nigga.
Yeah.
Fight back.
Let's say Shorty talking about like, oh, you're doing like 4 things that you used to do that you kind of falling off of. Okay, help me. Let's do a checklist. I'll get back to this box. Check 1 off, and then check 2, and then all right, she gotta work on herself too, because you know what I'm saying. If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. Mm-hmm. Nobody's ever gonna stay the same. So when you stop working on getting better in anything in life, you know what I'm saying, work or relationships, you're gradually getting worse. It may not be something noticeable, but over time, it shit builds up to that point where, okay, both of them be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
So you always got to be willing to work. You know what I'm saying? In most relationships where I was like, yo, this ain't it, I'm always willing to try to change something, but it's like the female will feel like, yeah, I'm good enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm secure in what I got and what I got going on and the type of character I am. It's like, shorty, you really not. You know what I'm saying? Like you was an 8, we can get you to 10. You know what I'm saying? You just need a little bit of work to be a 10, but you don't want to put that work in. So now you really finna fall down my value list.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to go our separate ways.
Yeah. But the last thing I'll say, not the last thing, but just like about my cousin, he left me with something, and you made me think about it because it was the very last thing he said to me. With what you were just talking about, he said no matter how you look at it, whether you're trying or not trying, your relationship is growing every day. He say, but you have to assess how it's growing. He said, y'all either growing together or y'all growing apart.
Yeah.
And he was like, he's like, if you not smart enough or like if you don't have the common sense enough to look at your relationship and identify that,
To check it,
check
it ahead.
You already lost the game. And when he hit me with that, it put me back into a couple of my situations. And there was times where like, I was just being like, man, that should have fixed itself on the back end. You know, that type of shit. And like next thing you know, he's right. Like the shit grew, the relationship grew.
Apart.
Grew straight apart. But the flip side of that is like when you do get locked in with a chick, bro, like it could be super fun.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I love it.
Well, hey, but
short term, long term.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie to you. As much shit as we talk, I feel like, Jeremy, you can speak to yourself on this. I feel like I'm a relationship dude at my core. I want a woman. I can't wait to tell my niggas in the group chat, no, nigga, my lady said I can't go. Like, nah, she ain't okay in this one. Or if I'm out with the fella, she like, babe, you had enough fun, come home. I can't wait to get a come home text. Like, I'm looking for that. But I want to ask y'all, when you locked in and you got a solid chick, what's some annoying shit that y'all hate tolerating that a woman may do while y'all in a relationship? Like, not necessarily like piss y'all off to where like y'all arguing, but I'm talking about like just some what they call it on Tick, the ick. What they like, what's a ick for y'all? Y'all already know mine. I done told y'all, like, I don't like a chick grabbing my ass. Like, don't play with me like that.
Bro, I think all chicks do that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, for me, I have a hate.
You probably have it more, though.
And you know what I like, bro? I had my homegirl, I ain't even gonna say her name, the one I kick it with the most. Y'all know her. We walking back to my crib, nigga. She stopped, she looked back, she's like, you got that ass. I said, man, I'll put you through this door. Stop playing with me like that. Metaphorically speaking, I don't beat women, but I don't touch women, period. But like, you know what I mean? Like, so like for me, I don't really like the subjectiveness. Like, don't talk to me like, don't play my role. I got this.
Yeah. I don't like, my ick is probably like just being a pushover. You know what I'm saying?
If she's soft?
Like super soft, like
crying and shit, like
no, not crying. Like female can cry, that's cool, I understand that. Probably not too much crying.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Crying when it's time to cry, I understand. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when you're just a pushover, it's like you don't ever want to take lead on anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I can say, shit, let's jump off the bridge. You're like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Just cause like I don't like, and I would test it too.
No
like,
pushback and stuff like that.
Yeah, no pushback. Like I like a little pushback. Like let me know this is something that you show me you got some passion about something, some type of direction of where we're going in this thing. You're not just sitting on a boat floating down the river. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, that's like that shit it really aggravates me on some quiet shit. That's a quiet thing that would have me hot inside. Like, man, like I like everything else about you, but damn, you ain't putting your foot down on nothing.
Jeremy, before you go, would you take the road of coaching that or saying, hey, that's just who you are, and I don't think we meant to be? How do you view that now?
I don't know how I handle it. I address it. I always let her know, like, yo, like you were really super passive. Like that's nice, but I need you to like, you know what I'm saying? Put 10 toes on it. You know what I'm saying? So. Like I said, I'll bring up a dummy situation. I'm like, see, shorty, we're like, why would you say yes to that? You know, like I break into an educational thing. Like I'll probably just be blowing smoke about whatever situation I just brought up. But I'm like, now look, do you think that really makes sense? You got to do this, and if I tell you we're gonna go do this, you think you're gonna have enough time to do that? Like, you just saying that because I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to spend time with me. I was like, bro.
So you'll give it a chance, but you ain't just finna keep beating the horse.
Yeah. Like I'm not. If I gotta teach you every day, like in college, like you gotta understand. And it's not even for me because we may not make it forever. Yeah. But shit, for the next man,
at least you know.
Next man may be a dog.
Yeah, at least you know.
You ain't got 10 toes, you gonna wreck your life. And I'm gonna see you pregnant with 5 kids, and you be.
Heard you. And we know stories.
Yeah, you know. So it's like you be like, damn, like I know how stories. He got you.
Yeah.
You know
I think mine would be like the same with Nick. If she a pushover, you know, I like the more feisty women.
Yeah, I think we all like that, but I don't know if I think I'm more of a coach. Like I would probably put more time in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like being like, hey man, you know, hold your nuts. Like especially if like if you a pushover with me, I kind of like let it be cool because like sometimes I like you to like just be mushy in that way. But like if I see you with your girls and you can't even hold your nuts in your friend circle,
that's a big one. Yeah.
I got a problem with that.
Yeah.
Like you really
Why you let her tell you?
You hear me? Like no, because you're a reflection of me now. Yeah. No, ain't no nigga finna talk to me like that.
You can't take the jersey off.
Yeah, I'm like, man, you finna let God, man, give me your phone.
Yeah.
I respond. I'm one of them. I made a comment about my butt getting touched. I will make this because this happened more than I like to admit, but I noticed that I am cool with this.
Yeah.
When I'm okay with getting my ass palmed, pause.
Like
when I'm naked and I'm knee deep in that thing.
Yeah.
and we fucking each other.
To get pulled in.
You know that in and out game they play. Like they want to feel that one deep and it's like, oh, whoa, too deep. Yeah. But they keep, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, every man got their ass grabbed.
What if she slap your ass?
Oh, no.
Hey.
Session over with. Now we gotta go to therapy, man. Now we gotta go to therapy.
He said that's what he like.
I said grab, bro.
He said that's what he like, man. That's what I heard.
I don't know what. I may stop mid-stroke.
Now we gotta go to therapy, son.
If I'm hitting the bitch and she like, I don't know how she may do it. I just like tall girl, so she can't be able to do it. But she smacked my ass.
I gotta
like, yo.
What we doing here?
With you? Hold on. I'm like, what are you doing wasn't here.
I think my nigga instantly go soft.
Probably so.
Like,
Probably so.
and look, bro, I got an ass. And, I don't like saying it, but like women always tell me, you got a big booty. Yeah. And if for me to get smacked and feel my ass jiggle butt naked, son, I'ma lose it.
Oh, man.
We're going to be sitting at the side of the bed talking about it now. Look.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my feeling that's going to be kick and close up on Nick. That's going to be my sit right there. Look, legs all closed. I'm going to feel insecure in the motherfucker. Don't play with me like that,
why you feel like that was like, do you do that? Like, that's what you do?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The one thing, like, because just to wrap it up, now we're going to bring it, but the one thing, that's like my pet peeve, but the one thing that, like I really love about, like, my thing is, like, I'm a smell good nigga, so I love getting complimented by women with smell good. And hey, fellas, let me tell you something. Like, there's 3 for sure things, and we talked about all 3 of these things in certain ways. Jeremy always tell you, if you can make a wiggle, finish the statement. If you can make a giggle,
you can make her ass jiggle.
Boom, you already know. If you can get a chick smiling, that's rule number 1. Rule number 2, if you can keep her belly full, you in there, right? And she enjoy having meals with you, cool, right? Now I ain't talking about take on dates, expensive doing. I'm talking about just feed her. And then number 3, if you smelling right, and if you that trifecta, you ain't losing too much. But I want to ask y'all, what's y'all go-to cologne? Let's give some of the. I feel like we've been aiming towards the fellas a lot this episode. Let's give them a little game. I want to get you. I know my 3. I want to give y'all. What's y'all top 3 smell goods? Like, we going into the spring now. We back outside. You know what I'm saying? City Boys about to be up 10,000. What colognes are y'all recommending Cass to step out with now?
Man, I only got one. I ain't back cologne in so long. That's Sauvage.
Oh, you still on Sauvage?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your thing. Okay, what's yours?
Me, gas from Le Plug.
Bro, said Le Marijuana. So you don't own any, like, you don't wear it at all?
I have cologne, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do like some Versace. Like, I'm not like I'm not picking through it heavy, you know what I'm saying? I get some Versace. I know like some Bond No. 9, like light shit, but I'm not like, I don't have my go-tos. When I was young, I used to have like a lineup and everything, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays, I'm just more like, man, I take a shower every time I walk out the house. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going, so I'm
I shower a lot. I'm with you on that. I shower a lot.
I done been with chicks, you know what I'm saying? I could be hotboxing, whatever, with the whoop. And then when we get intimate, she's like, damn, you smell good. Like my skin will always gonna smell high. You know what I'm saying? I'm a clean nigga.
Yeah.
The smell, where the smell counts, the smell is A1 space. You feel me? So
I do follow you.
Baby, you see me outside, I smell like outside, baby. I smell like the trees I blow every day.
Natural energy. Talk that talk, Island man.
I'm one with the wind, you know what I'm saying? You down to spin, you down with N for the end.
Last line. Everybody, big fan. Y'all hear Burner Boy over there talking to y'all. Y'all hear Burner Boy over there talking to y'all. Stop playing with my dog. But so that you bring up a good point, because everybody know on this show at this point I chief. I'm with you. You know, I'm gonna blow my weed, but I always get the compliment of the combination of the two, the cologne with the weed. I always when I get told I smell amazing. That's what they alluding to. They're like, they're asking me what my cologne is, and they was like, oh, what you smoking on? You know, there's always a conversation of a combination of the two. But just to give y'all some quick game for me, I'm gonna give y'all my top 3 that I'm currently on right now. I would probably say coming in third now.
Curve?
And it's because,
Curve?
Hell no. Smelling like that brew. Boy, step outside smelling like the straight after shave. Coming in at number 3, and this is probably because I had this bottle the longest, I'm going to say Bond No. 9 Lafayette. For men, I stand by that one. That to me, Bond No. 9 Lafayette is one, and then Bleecker Street, as far as the Bond No. 9's brand, because I'll get to my number 2. Bleecker Street, Bond No. 9 is number 2 in terms of they brand. But my number 3 is Bond No. 9. My second favorite cologne is that Burberry Hero. And if y'all ain't smelled that Burberry Hero, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all missing out. And number 1 is that Louis Vuitton Meteor, or however you say that's Meteore. Y'all, I have a second grade education sometimes. So, but Meteor or something like that, Louis Vuitton Meteor. I'm telling you right now, I haven't missed with that cologne. And but not a lot of people own it, and it is kind of expensive. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Artistic expression of how it smells.
My artistic expression.
People that haven't smelled that cologne,
I would say so.
What's it smell like to make it?
I can't put my finger on a specific smell like it smell like cherries like a woman would say.
Though,
to me,
hard,
it's like
smooth.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's a very masculine, smooth smell. So like when you up on a woman, it ain't loud to where like even when I'm smoking weed, it's not overpowering the herb, but it holds its own to where you gonna smell it with whatever is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a very soft, subtle
silver lining.
But it's a manly. You know when you smell something that smells like, manly. So like it's that kind of tone, but it's very smooth. Like it sits on your skin very smooth, and like you ain't gotta hit it too much. And like and it lasts long as hell. You know what I'm saying? And hey fellas, just a quick tip: stop spraying the cologne on your clothes, bro. Put it on your skin, please. Hit your little wrist, hit your little neck, hit your chest, bro, and then put your clothes on, man. I promise you, all this y'all niggas, some of y'all niggas be walking past me. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Fucking up my smell good, nigga. You smelling like Pepe Le Pew. Got that little scent following you, nigga. You way up there in the bar, and I'm still smelling your cologne. Man, stop doing that, bro.
You got that smell forever.
Right? Yeah, it's just don't go away. But nah, like that. I just wanted to get out of the game. I'm telling you that. But like, not a lot of people on the Louis Vuitton. And I don't know why. Like even I saw a meme that was posted that was talking about like list your colognes, and I went through the comments. I'm talking about thousands of comments, and I did not see my nobody. I mean, I didn't read all of them, but like I was going for a minute. And I ain't see nobody put that Louis Vuitton, and I haven't missed one compliment with it.
A lot of stuff is bandwagon too. Like every time I see cologne, it's like when somebody mentioned a new cologne, it's like now everybody's on it. You know what I'm saying? So
if y'all start talking about that LV, I'm gonna know where y'all got it from now. I'm just gonna put it out there because I didn't seen it. But listen, man, we gonna go ahead and go to Bro Talk, bro. What we got for Bro Talk?
Man, for Bro Talk.
Last.
Nah. For Bro Talk.
Man, everybody know breakfast.
Man, bet on yourself, man.
Yes,
bet
sir.
on yourself, man. We gamble every day in life, man. You can't lose if you bet on yourself. Straight up.
My Bro Talk is fellas, go get that blue check if you want to get that blue check. Don't let nobody embarrass you out of getting that, because you can put yourself on the next level than everybody else.
Man, you think that's gonna? Do you really think that's next level though?
It depends on what you getting it for. If you trying to get some females' attention, I guarantee you she gonna look at your name with that check on the side.
I feel that. Listen, whatever goals you trying to achieve, right? Whether you trying to get riches, whether you trying to get status, you trying to get respect, it ain't gonna cost you nothing but the grind. Put the work in, bro, and let people recognize the results from that, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. I am KP of the Certified Steppers Podcast, a.k.a. Big Dude. To the left of me is my dog, Smooth, and the man behind the camera is cameraman, Nick. Man, we're going to see you on the other side. Yeah.